What we'll use that capital for is to kick off a 10,000 meter drill program. That drill program will be focused on both resource conversion, so infill drilling, as well as continuing to expand the overall size of the resource at our Enchi project.
Hello and welcome back to the Assay TV. Today I'm joined by Luke Alexander, who is the President, Director and CEO of Newcore Gold. The company is currently advancing its Enchi Gold Project in Ghana. So welcome back, Luke. It's great to have you join us on the Assay again.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me, Eleanor.
So there's been a fair amount of news flow recently, so maybe we can just start off with a brief overview of Newcore for our viewers.
Yeah, so Newcore Gold, we're advancing the Enchi project in Ghana. It's a district scale exploration project that's fundamentally underpinned by a very robust PEA that we put out in April of this year. That ultimately outlined a project that had, at an $1,850 gold price, economics of an NPV of 371 million, after tax IRR of 58%. So that's fundamentally underpinned the value of the company, but we see a real re-rating opportunity for Newcore as the market and investors start to properly price in just how valuable the project is. And then layered on top of that, as I mentioned, district scale exploration that we're extremely excited about.
Okay, so the recent news that we've had is the company received 3.3 million from the exercise of a common share purchase warrants. Please, can you explain how the funding will advance the company moving forward?
Yeah, so we had some warrants outstanding that expired on June 28th. That brought in $3.3 million into the company. All of those warrants were exercised. They were well in the money. So again, great to have that continued follow-on support from our major investors. What we'll use that capital for is to kick off a 10,000 meter drill program. That drill program will be focused on both resource conversion, so infill drilling, as well as continuing to expand the overall size of the resource at our Enchi project.
Okay, so you just touched on the program there. Is there anything else that investors should be aware of, and what is the company hoping to achieve in the drill program?
Yeah, so that's kind of the most recent news is obviously that 10,000 meter drill program that we're kicking off. In the background, we're also continuing to do a significant amount of metallurgical test work across the project. That's work that is ongoing. If you look over the last 3 years, we've done over 300 met tests on the project for a total of almost 400 tests to date. So continuing to de-risk that element of the project. We're also doing a lot of hydrological and geotech work on the project, condemnation drilling. These are all things that are requirements to take us from a PEA to a PFS, which is something that we're looking to accomplish in the next 12 to 18 months.
Okay, very exciting times for the company then. And the Enchi project is in Ghana. So can you tell us more about the location of the project and the country as a mining jurisdiction as well, please?
Yeah, so Ghana is a tier 1 jurisdiction to be operating in. What we always say is, look at who's currently got significant operations in country. You've got Newmont, Anglo Gold, Gold Fields, Shandong. Those are 4 of the biggest companies on the planet, all with significant operations in Ghana. It is Africa's largest gold producer, produces about 5 million ounces per year. So with that, you've got a huge amount of skilled labor in country, as well as a government who wants to see projects getting built and wants to see the benefits that come from having mining projects in the country. So we're obviously able to leverage all of that at our Enchi project, and it's one of the things that we see as a real competitive advantage for Newcore. The fact that we can, get the project permitted within a relative, short period of time compared to other jurisdictions around the world, as well as the fact that there's, a huge amount of skilled labor and direct mining service companies in country for us to ultimately work with to get our project into production.
All right, it's great to hear about the permitting side as well. We all know that's really difficult these days. So finally, what should investors look out for in the coming weeks and months, and what's exciting that's coming up?
Yeah, so with us kicking off the 10,000-meter drill program, obviously we'll start to have a steady flow of drill results coming out. So that's something that we're excited about. As I mentioned, metallurgical test work is something that will continue to put results out to the market and really de-risks the project. A mining lease, as I mentioned, that's something that we're looking to apply for as well. So those would be a few of the things over the coming months that the market can look out for.
Okay, thank you, Luke, and thanks again for the updates, and we'll chat to you soon.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Eleanor.
Thanks.